Live from beautiful Oriole Park, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on.
Leading off tonight, the second baseman, Granny Sacks.
Ripped on a line to center. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Sacks digs in. He's had this pitcher's number. Fastball off speed. It hasn't mattered, Singy.
Yeah, you can tell he steps in with confidence. It's like he already knows the answer to the test.
Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Younger. The batter, number 13, second baseman, Granny Sacks.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Granny Sacks, the next to hit.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Lucas ranging back. Won't get to this one. It dropped. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And a foul ball.
You know, these Orioles, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
The rise. Whips it to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Sacks did a good job in the win.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
Sacks digs in. He's up against an 85+ rated arm, which basically means good luck.
Yeah, Boog, if he reaches base here, somebody better start checking for controller cheats.
Sacks was named player of the month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. Fouled off. He was late.
When you're winning player of the month more than once in the same season, you might be earning some other awards in the offseason. I think he's set up pretty well in the MVP race.
This one in the air right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Rennie Sat.
Basallo at first, one gone. Sachs, multi-time All-Star, 23 years old, and he's won a silver. He hauls it in, 2 away.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Ground ball to the right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Flips it. Sachs stepping in now. If he goes deep here, we may not see that helmet again until next series.
Yeah, might as well order the Gatorade shower now, Boog. This place would erupt.
Outside. And that is ball 1. Brings it in for the 3rd out. One left. And a final 8-7 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Sachs steps in. He's had a lot of success against this pitcher, Singy.
Yeah, he's like a DJ with the timing, Boog. Just mixing barrels and bad intentions every time they face off.
Late swing fouled off. Sachs goes 6 feet 5 inches, 200 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2025. That one ripped but foul. 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one in the air, right field, and it's a foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Sachs in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
2 down. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Granny Sachs.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
On a line. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Sachs steps in now, tying run in scoring position. Big chance to even things up or take the lead, Singy.
Yeah, he's just got to stay patient and hunt something he can handle. Could swing the momentum in a heartbeat.
That one at triple digits.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. And you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Swings through that. Swing and a miss at 100. No chance. Sachs Had a poor showing, needed to do more. Went 1 for 5 with a single.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better next time out.
Granny Sacks. All right, just about ready for baseball. Digging in, Granny Sacks. He's one of the best players in baseball at driving in runs, Chris. His RBI totals this season rank him in the top 10. Line drive, base hit, right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed Will. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Swinging a ground ball. In plenty of time to first. That'll end the inning after. Sacks, 23 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Sacks wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, right field. And that is that. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's the second baseman, Granny Sacks. 1 for 3.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Ripped into right field, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Sacks steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boog.
And a rope into center field, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Sacks stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure.
Line drive,
Come on,
base hit.
Find it.
And the leadoff man aboard.
I see you working, big guy.
Sacks with some solid production in the win. A 4-hit ball game, always impressive.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
Granny Sacks comes in just about ready to roll. Leading off, Granny Sacks. Line drive, base hit, right center field.
Find the ball.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Great job. Way to get on, man.
Sacks, multi-time All-Star, 23 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball 1. Flares it into the outfield. Makes the catch, 1 down. Sacks wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that is that. Top of inning number 7. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Granny Sachs. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. On the ground.
Oh, beat it out, beat it out, beat it out.
And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Back to the top of the order, Granny Sachs digs in now. That one ripped right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, he's in there.
Everything came together for him. Challenge.
Sachs strung that hitting streak out for another game.
Oh, Boog, it was a strong individual day for him. Even if they couldn't quite get the win, this is a game he can feel really good about.
Granny Sachs currently. All right, ready to get underway. Stepping in, Granny Sachs. Broken bat, rolling to first. And foul ball. This one in the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Sachs at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Sachs, 23 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span.
Yep, that ball went out.
That one not close. Ball 2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
In the air, right field. Out number 2. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
Second base, Granny Sachs.
Line to right, base hit.
Find the ball, find the ball.
Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Next to hit, Granny Sachs. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there.
Sachs extended the hitting streak in this one.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Granny Sachs. All right, ready to go here. Stepping in, Granny Sachs. Liner snagged at first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Sachs starting up the middle at second, hitting leadoff in today's game. And his on-base percentage this season is over 400. On the ground to the left.
Dig!
Slings to first in time.
Ball.
On the ground, right side. Condon steps on the bag, 2 down.
The batter.
Sacks digs in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2.
That one the other way, and foul ball.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Line drive,
There you go. Find the ball.
and
Find
it
the
gets
ball.
down for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good job.
Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
That one ripped, but foul. Criswell, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Rips that one to right. One up, one down. Sacks managed to keep the hitting streak alive. Went 1 for 5 with a single.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
Ready to go? Digging in, Granny Sacks. And we are underway in Denver. On the ground, Tovar. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Sacks. The batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Fouled off down the right side. Man at first, one away. Swing and a slow roller. Karros over to second. What a double play that was. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Granny Sacks now at the plate. 1 for 3. That one fouled off. Sacks, multi-time All-Star, 23 years old, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
The Orioles with the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground to short, Tovar. The flip, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Orioles an out away. Granny Sacks will hit next.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Jumps, but it's off his glove. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Sacks extended the hitting streak in this one.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Granny Sacks. The next to hit for the Orioles. And there's a foul ball. Runner on the move to the right side. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the Orioles take the lead.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Sacks in now, takes ball one off the plate. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. And everyone's safe. They're loaded.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
That's a ball.
Base hit into center field. Alexander around third. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 7-0. One down. Now it's the second baseman, Granny Sacks. And a foul ball. Sacks, 23 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Sacks at the plate with two away, swings through that one. This one in the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air, right field. And it falls. And that extends the inning. Sacks had a great showing in the win. Drove in 2 runs on a total of 5 hits.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Granny Sacks with 5 hits last time out. Simply amazing. So next to hit for Baltimore, Granny Sacks. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. This one in the air, right field. Reaching full. It makes the catch. 1 down. And next for the Orioles, Granny Sacks. That smash towards center. Out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Granny Sacks. Base hit, 1 run in already. Fires it to the plate. Dives in, beats the tag. He scores. It's 8-1.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Showed a willingness to drive that hit.
Sacks. Strung that hitting streak out for another game. Drove in 3 runs on the day.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Granny Sacks has been on. Leading off, Granny
Leading off here tonight,
Sacks.
the second baseman, Granny Sacks.
Inside, ball 1.
That's
He's
ball 2.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to
Well,
tease
that's
the
off
zone,
plate.
and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one misses.
Inside,
So
ball
a
4.
leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat. Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The Orioles with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got him swinging. And a foul ball. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Line into right center field. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Sacks starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance, Singy.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
That's a base hit and a man aboard. Sacks kept the hitting streak going in this one.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
So digging in, Granny Sacks leads the league in batting average with only a handful of games left on the schedule, closing in on a batting title. Adames over to Jazz. There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play. On the ground right side, takes it himself, and there are 2 outs.
Up next,
Sacks steps in, late game opportunity right here, Singy. A knock could change everything.
Yeah, this is really where composure matters, Boo. You stay in the moment and deliver.
Line drive, and there's one down. Sacks and a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.